Well, boy howdy, boys and girls, men and women of all ages and walks of life. Welcome once again to the build inside the garage at Randy's Guitar Shop. Thanks, Robert. As you noticed last week, there was no content as the high quality, high zoot recording instrument I have decided not to work, which is my iPhone. Anyways, guys, I'm going to show you what I do here. I may have showed you before, but now we're at the final stages of getting oil put on here. And as you can see, this has been going on for a long time. But that's what an oil finish takes. It doesn't take, it's not like paint. You can't paint something and within a couple of days, you know, sand it off and polish it. This has really got to go through a lot of layers because it's very thin. And we're going to thin it out even more. This Tru-Oil here, we're going to pour some in this little guy, which has been cleaned out and tack ragged, along with this has been tack ragged and everything. But we're also going to run some mineral spirits in it to thin it out. And this is what gives it its really great shine. Let's take a quick look at it. You see, I'm still trying to work on this guy over here too. Anyways, guys, let's get this ball rolling. We'll put some Tru-Oil in here. Let's get our handy dandy paper towels out for just such an occasion. And I hope you're having a wonderful and a blessed day today on this Wednesday. Thanks for the new subscribers I've got. It's incredible. Thank you very much. Let's put about... You don't want to get too much because this stuff goes a long way, especially when it's thinned out. So let's kind of get that off of there. Put him aside. And then we'll put a little tiny bit of mineral spirits in. That's plenty of enough. Probably too much. But it's okay. It doesn't hurt it at all. It just makes it really super thin. We got to mix this up good. Hope there's no lint. No, nothing like that in it. I take these rags and I kind of go like this with them and try to get anything off them. Although those were washed and dried a couple of times, they still have lint. They must be those little cheapy t-shirts that I buy from Walmart. You buy a good quality t-shirt from Walmart and it usually doesn't have as much lint. Anyways, guys, we're going to set that aside. So let's just get down to it. You know how we do it. We just get these rags and we go for it. Soak it up good. And we just go like that. Put it on there. Try not to have any streaks or miss any spots. And this is not putting on a really thick protective layer on here, so that's not what we're trying to do. These are the later coats that bring us the super high gloss, if that's what you want, because you can oil and not have super high gloss. Anyways, there's that part. We got that done. I usually try to run around the edge, because as you know, edges are the hardest or the easiest thing to sand through. So we try to always double and triple coat those little guys. All right, let's get to it. This may be kind of boring to a lot of people, but there might be folks out there that watch this channel that are still building guitars or guitar kits. I am not a master builder by any means. This is just a hobby for me. You know, I don't charge people for stuff. Sometimes people will give me a little money to do something, but I don't ask them for it because most of my stuff is never perfect. You know, this isn't something that's coming off the line at Fender or Gibson or PRS. This is just a hobbyist deal. But it is very enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. So you try to get this going with the grain as much as you can. And there's a certain point to where it starts to drag a little bit. You need to stop at that point because it will leave streaks. Let's get a little bit more. The first probably 12 or 15 coats of this, I just used the Tru-Oil full strength without thinning it at all. And that's what you need to do to get a really good base coat on it. Go around the outside again, guys. You know, some people use those blue shop rags to do this. And I'm sure that's a fine way to do it. I just think they're just a tad bit more, not abrasive, but they have just a little bit more kind of grainy material in them. Whereas t-shirts and rags, and probably what would be really good would be those really fancy ones that you buy at the auto shop. Uh-oh. Our little guy started getting messed up there. I don't know what number that is on my pedal over there. That's one of the ones where the drums just went away one day. Oh, we're not going to work anymore. Well, just about where we need to be here, guys. It kind of just melts into itself after a while. Well, there's not an easy, good way for me to pick this up and show it to you at this point, but as you can probably kind of see, it's starting to get pretty glossy. Anyways, guys, that's the whole show today, really. I'm kind of waiting to, and going over in my mind if I truly want to put a third pickup in here or not. I'd like to, because I just love Strat style or 3 pickup guitars. I just love it. I love those in-between sounds. Anyways, I think I showed this to you already, but I did flame broil this puppy. My first try at that, even though it's been done for years. Anyways, guys, that's what's going on. Once again, I want to thank you for watching the channel, and I'm very grateful for the new subscribers I've got. So subscribing and giving me a thumbs up once in a while is a good positive thing. And I want to leave you with a little positive word before I go. Grace and peace be yours in abundance through the knowledge of God and Jesus our Lord. Now, thank you very much again for watching the channel. You can take that once again with you today. I love you all for watching the videos. Thanks. Don't know what I'll be doing Saturday. We've got a lot of stuff on our plate right now, with it being spring, and we're going to do some little traveling. So I will see you guys later in the next video, hopefully over there on the play inside the garage. See you later. Bye-bye.